Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics.
Welcome back to the show. Of course, we know there are multiple new faces for Carolina football, from the head coach, Bill Belichick, to his staff, to the 70 new players. Carolina basketball has had a lot of turnover as well. 10 new faces to the Tar Heel basketball roster. One of them, Colorado State transfer Kyan Evans, who figures to play heavily in that Tar Heel backcourt. Adam Lucas and I had a chance to catch up with Kyan Evans recently. Let's get to know the new Tar Heel guard. Kyan comes to Carolina from Colorado State. What was that process like? I always think this is interesting. Like you go into the portal, what happens next? What was it about Carolina that ultimately led you here?
I think just, when you get the text on your phone or the call and it's Hubert Davis in North Carolina, you definitely, you look at it a little differently, just knowing what it is. And then when you start talking to him and then, we kind of connect on views that we have and goals. And from there, it's kind of a no-brainer.
What are some of those goals for you?
I think just winning at the highest stage, and that's what North Carolina is known for. It is what it is for a reason. And I think we kind of both agreed that, we want to get back to the top, or he wants to get back to the top. I want to be there for the first time. So I just connected with that, and I was like, why not?
As you got serious about Carolina, I'm sure you probably went back and watched some Carolina games. And as you were picturing yourself in that style of play, what did you see that you liked? What do you think you'll do that translates well here?
I really like just the fast pace and take the first shot that we like, that's good. And just the confidence that the guards that at North Carolina have played with over the years, and, just what they did on the court. I viewed myself being able to do that and doing it at a high level. And so to me, that was one of the biggest reasons for me coming here, the play style and what it is North Carolina.
I know this is becoming more commonplace in college athletics, but it's still, I have to think, a bit of a challenge where all of a sudden you were on a team last year and had a good year, and your team had a good year, and now all of a sudden you got a whole new set of teammates, and a lot of these guys haven't been together. What was this summer like? I remember I saw you play some pickup this summer. Like, what were those sessions like? What did you try and take away from all of that as you got acclimated?
Yeah, in the summer now, especially more than ever, is just kind of a time just to build chemistry and get close with your teammates. But I think what a lot of people don't realize about it is when you get a bunch of dudes together that have the same goal and want to win and are committed to winning and are willing to sacrifice some things for that, then things come together a lot quicker than others. So I think just us being able to get together and realize what we want to do and do special things, I think that just helps us out big time.
So I'm guessing that you feel like this is a group that feels that way, that is willing to maybe sacrifice something here or there for the team.
Yeah, I definitely think everybody on the team understands the goals that we have set in place and understands what it's going to take to get there. And I think everybody is going to be able to buy in.
How can you tell when that's real? Like 99% of guys are going to say, I just want to win. But then when it comes down to it, they really want to shoot.
Yeah.
How can you tell when that's really the case?
To be honest with you, you don't know truly until games start. And so you don't know truly, but I think just knowing the character of the people that you're around every day, and I think just the way people work too shows a big thing in that as well. So I just think the character and the work ethic and everybody just coming together just shows a lot. But honestly, you don't know until games start, to be honest.
Tell Carolina fans, if they're unfamiliar with your game, what kind of player are you?
I think I'm just a point guard that is just super driven to win and willing to do whatever it takes to win. But on the court, I think I can do a little bit of everything. I can get all my teammates involved. And obviously, what I did that just stands out is my ability to shoot. I think I'm one of, if not the best shooter in the country, especially as a guard. So I think that puts me apart from everybody else, but I'm just here and I'm willing to do anything to win. That's what type of guy I am.
How do you balance the playmaking and the scoring?
I I think every game's different. I think some games this year I'm going to come out and I won't score as much, but I'm going to get my teammates involved, and I'm good with that. And then some games I might have to score more than I play make, and depends on how teams play me. So it just be different every game.
What have you learned in this short amount? I understand it's a short amount of time, but about Carolina, about Carolina basketball, about Chapel Hill, just any of this. What have you learned that you just couldn't know until you were here?
I would just say the culture for one, just the amount of people that come back, and I tell everybody this, like the amount of people that come back and talk to us and want to see us succeed and say, you know, whatever I can do to help, just reach out and truly mean it. I think that's just different. That's not everywhere, and a lot of places just aren't capable of it because they don't have the people that North Carolina has. So I think that's the main thing, and then just the fan base too is second to none. Really, it's been crazier and crazier every week. Kind of just seems like there's more people who are wanting to see you win, and then I've heard when the season starts, it gets a little crazier. So we'll see what happens.